Hey everybody, Justin Worden here. You're watching What's New in Electronics, and I'm here with my friend Elbert Kim from Mirtec. Elbert, how you doing today, man?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm very excited about this interview because I am actually going to wear a different hat. I love being the guest host of What's New in Electronics, but today I am going to be here talking from a Rocca Solutions point of view, where I am the VP of Sales and Marketing, because Rocca made a very big announcement last year with Mirtec about how we're now being able to work together.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fantastic. Ever since we worked together, we've been very busy. There's been a lot of project going on. We've seen a lot of good signs. I think we're making a good progress.
So Elbert, with your role at Mirtec, let's introduce you to the world a little bit more. What role do you play at Mirtec?
So my title is in sales, but I do handle part of service as well. So I basically look out for everybody, my current customer, my potential customers out in Mexico, California, now Brazil as well. So there's a lot of territory that I cover, and I work with all my team.
Yeah, it's just the short time that Rocca and Mirtec's been able to work together. The first thing I noticed about you, even setting up this show the last few days, like you're there, you're hands-on with the equipment, and that is such a powerful tool for you as the sales director as well for Mirtec. When you look at California, Mexico, Central America, you and I were in Brazil 2 weeks ago. I mean, we got a long area, a lot of space to cover in sales, but how much are you able to lean on that technical background you have in your day-to-day sales job?
I think 100%. Like, this is a technical sale. You gotta have the technical background. You gotta understand what the customer wants. You gotta understand what they need, what they're lacking. Otherwise, you can't really have a conversation with the customer.
Well, and you got to speak their language, and that's where partnering up with Rocca Solutions has been so valuable. We've been wanting to get into capital equipment for so long. We have all the consumables, and the really good advantage that Rocca provides is because we have so many products in our catalog, from wrist straps to rolls to things that Mirtec would never even consider. We now are inside the facility working with these engineers and the process engineers day in and day out for so many reasons. Now you bring along a company like Mirtec, where you guys have the state-of-the-art equipment, you have something that is so valuable that we can actually be in there and bring that opportunity to you before you even see it. But also, we got to talk about the language. You know, you speak the technical language, but we're in Mexico. They speak Spanish down here, and although many of them speak English, it's valuable having those people available in there that speak their language, know their culture, and are part of their community.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why I said it's been very helpful for us, definitely. All the guys from Rocca, they're very active. They're giving us a lot of opportunities. Like you said, I don't speak any Spanish, but a lot of them do speak English, thankfully. But I gotta understand, I want to make my customers comfortable, and they want to speak their mother tongue. So that's why we hire a lot of Mexican salespeople as well as Rocca team. They help out in communication. Communication is the key. I want to understand what customer wants. I want them to understand my point of view, why they need our help, and this is very important.
Well, that's just a testament to the type of company Mirtec is, because making that investment and working with a company like Rocca, or hiring your own sales and service people here in Mexico that are part of the community, that is a large investment, and that is something that more people need to talk about, because when a company like Mirtec goes and hires and invests their own money into a market like Mexico, into a market like Brazil, other parts of Central America, you're showing that community and that culture, like, we're here to help you and we're here to grow with you. Because one thing I've learned very quickly about working in the Latin America communities is if you don't have people that are here and you don't have a footprint, they don't want to work with you.
Yeah, I think it's very important. I have a rather complicated background. I lived in many different countries, and I think we're talking about technical language, but I think it's also very important that you understand the culture. People think differently, people talk differently, and you can't. It's not only about the language. You got to have the local people who really understand, and that's where Rocca comes in. We have guys in Brazil, we have guys in Mexico. That's something I will never learn in a short time, and that is a really valuable addition.
Well, and people and you, like you and I, carry a very similar role at our companies, and we're not expected to. We want to, of course. I'd love to speak all these different languages, but I also respect the environment, I respect the culture, and I want them to work with their own people, and that's why we do it that way. But one thing you did mention earlier about your service team, I want to shed some light on Mirtec and how much they invest in the service, because we can get up here and we can talk and be salesmen and say how amazing this equipment is, but the reality is things go wrong. And let's talk about the investment and what Mirtec has as far as investing into the service side of the business, not so much the equipment side.
Yeah, I think that's one of the first questions I get from my customer. When I go in and give a presentation about Mirtec, they'll ask, where's your service guy? Are they in the state? Are they in the city? Are they within an hour range? And that's very important. They want to have the peace of mind. And our customers, especially down in Mexico, running mass production, if a machine is down, an hour, 2 hours, that's a huge loss. And we're trying to help customer with the efficiency, with the productivity. And if we are the problem causing the downtime, we cannot be there. We don't deserve to be there. So I think it's very important, the service. So we try to cover all these critical areas within the country of Mexico.
I think we're going to end it right on that. I'm going to repeat something you said, is if we are the problem, is a very humble answer, especially coming from a sales guy, and I'm a marketing guy, so I love it. If we are the problem causing the downtime, we don't deserve to be there. So the reason you work with companies like Mirtec, you work with companies like Rocket Solution, is because if we are the problem, we don't deserve to be there. So we do everything we can. We invest all the resources. We find the right people to make sure we're not the problem. We're only the solution. For everyone watching, Mirtec, Rocket Solutions, rocketsolutions.com.
Mirtec.com.
There you go. Thank you, guys.